are in the city and putting together a power-packed, jaw-dropping performance. You surely don't want to miss this.
It's called Trapezia-09 and it's more or less a dance carnival forms like Kinga, the Bulgarian Banconi duo and the Egyptian Tanura. Some defying stunts in mid-air, contorted shapes and formations, and some literal whirlwind performances with an exciting climax. And the audience was spellbound.
The dance was very nice.
Something like similar, but two women were working. This was man and woman. First part was very good, that we have never seen.
From the aerial sandwich to the striking Sufi performance, the 5 foreign performers cast a spell on the shopping crowds of every age. Organizers were delighted with the response and wanted activities like these to make the visitors enjoy a wholesome experience.
We want to introduce something innovative which attracts the imagination of the people now, because today's the customers' expectations are very high now. So this is a combination of shopping comes some entertainment now.
The performances will continue throughout the week and will be showcased during evenings at the mall. In Chennai, with camera person Arun, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV Hindu.
We're now joined live by Mr. Abbas. He's the coordinator of Trapezia-09. He joins us tonight from the city centre. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. This is Jennifer Arun here. I'd like to ask, I know that your event has just begun, so are you enthused and cheered by the kind of response you've had already?
Yeah, it's been a fabulous starting. As yesterday we had the press launch, and as it's the day the biggest, as you could say, the crowd is going just crazy for this.
So is it the first time that Chennaiites are having this here, sir?
This is the first time, yes. This is the first time where Chennai is experiencing something really special for the first time. Where all the artists traveling from different parts of the world and getting together and keeping the word unity together, because it's all happening right here, Chennai City Centre, and it has to be the best place, the happening place. And not to forget, day one, if you missed it, still 8 more days to go. Drop in for the best of best performances. Trust me, it's getting jam-packed as we need 1 hour to just clear the mall. It's getting really packed out here, and I'm loving it because being a part of this, being a host of it, it's the best.
Right, Abbas, another question. Why did you actually choose a shopping center? Would you have not thought that if you went somewhere else you'd get even larger crowds? Here you are limited really to only those who are actually shopping there.
Well, we chose the shopping venue because all we could say is people coming in for shopping gets an extra advantage, and you can say an extra add-on. As we've been telling before as well, this is for all the customers, all the respected customers of Chennai City Centre. And as it's an add-on, it's a festive season, and celebration is the best part. With celebrating with the customers, nothing better than that. So that's the prize. That's what we selected this best place and the happening place, Chennai City Centre.
Right. Of course, we can see some amazing feats there. Those trapeze artists, as they are actually swirling around, we can see it on our screens. But I was just wondering, what about safety precautions? There are no nets. I do understand they are professionals, but no safety precautions really.
Well, safety precautions are being on the 100%. We have all the security people from the mall. Coordination is being really wonderful. And the safety precautions as you've been specifying, and on that I would like to stress and say that you've been seeing that aerial dancers which have been hanging around. We have 2 aerials. One is known as the aerial satins, and one that's with the lady, the beautiful lady from Hungary, Kinga, and the other 2 duos from Hungary again, Soli and Sandra, which is known as the aerial springs. A day before the event started, for all the media which we had yesterday, the press launch, we had the check till 6 in the morning, which we started at 12 to 6 in the morning. We had the artists themselves checking and the professionals coming down to check the safety measures. It's the best, and it's with Max, don't worry, it's all, the mall has been really cooperative. They have security on every single step. Where do we handle the crowd? How do we handle everything? Has been on the dot. No issues, because after all it is the Chennai City Centre which is doing this for you all.
Well, actually, Abbas, I was not really talking about the security at the mall itself, I was really referring to the security and the safety measures that you were probably taken for the actual trapeze artists there.
Yes. If you are asking about the safety measures, which dancers are you talking about the safety measures?
I'm actually talking about the trapeze artists who are way above the ground level, really on those ribbons with the way they were swirling around.
That's the one which, for example, I would have also been sitting and watching. So this is a nice way to tell people what is the safety measures. As you can see a string going on top, that is a string which is not from India. It's been imported from outside, which is the best of best strings used for this. And the strings took 8 hours for us to just rig it up. It took 8 hours where we started at 11 in the night and it went on till 6:30 in the morning where we had security measures checked. We had 4 times the checking done to do that, and it's all safe, it's all done, no issues on the safety measures. And as I've been telling you as well, this entire event is all brought by the company Hasan's India group of companies from the city of Gardens, Bangalore, where this is not the first time what they are doing this. They are known as the kings of the south, and they are the masters in this. So that is what it says. They are just taking it to extreme measures. Yes, madam.
Abbas, can you tell us what are the special performances that you have lined up for the coming weeks?
Yeah, the special performances, as we're going to say, is we have a couple coming all the way from Bulgaria, where they're going to show you 3 different performances every day, but every day we're going to have something really different. We're going to have first performance which is known as the tuba, a gentleman showing you the tricks with the footballs, which I would definitely say no one has ever seen in India for sure. A person playing with the footballs, one. Second, it's the traditional dance from Bulgaria again. It's known as the one-koni dance. And the third, we have a person who is known as the spring dance. A person which is known as a contortionist is going to be that. The second one, we have aerial springs, where we have a duel again from Hungary, where they swing, they show the tricks, and in other words, you could call it as a special way of their acrobatics as well. And we have aerial satins. Then you have the most crazy man, the most energetic man, the one from Egypt, Khalid Zerbi, the Egyptian pharaoh, which he calls himself as, and the most craziest person, the traditional dance of Egypt. Amira, it's what it's known as.
Abbas, I need to interrupt you. Tell me, I mean, when you've been looking at the way the crowds have been responding, we're talking about 8 days here. Any chance of actually extending it?
Extending it is all depending on the mall authorities, because we can't take a call on that. As me being the host of the event, again I'm from Bangalore as well, so I just can't decide anything on that. All we could say is just let's hope for the best. If the mall wants to extend it for the people, we would love to serve Chennai, because after all, it's Chennai city center.
Right. Of course, this is a huge publicity attraction, really, a real big attraction for city center. People don't have to pay anything at all. They're just shopping and they stand by and watch and have some fun, right?
Yeah, that's the best part of this. See, that's the best part of why we chose a shopping center. For example, if we would have chosen a private place, it would have been really different, where people have to come down, take a ticket, stand in the queues, get in. A lot of difference. This is all purely for all the shoppers. Anyone and everyone are all welcomed out here, because this is for all the people. Come down, and trust me, I would promise, Chennai will never experienced something as such, because day one, it's packed outside, and as it took like 1 hour for us to just clear them all. It just took 1 hour for us to clear them all when we took a break of all the 4 artists' performance. So you can just imagine, I would say all the people out here, you're missing out something really big.
Right.
Welcome to Chennai City Center.
Tell us about the performers themselves. Have they been in India before? Have they performed in this side of the world before?
Well, we have just one person who's come down to India before, but all have been for the first time, where we have all the 3 artists from Hungary, Bulgaria, and again from Hungary we have the other 3 artists. First time in India, first time in Chennai, and something really special.
Well, Abbas, thank you very much for joining us and giving all those details.